Good morning, Juventini. Welcome back to the All Juve cast. I'm Alberto, and I'm going to hit you with the news surrounding Juventus to October 19th. And basically, that news today is that we have a press conference that Max Allegri and Wojciech Szczesny took place in prior to our Champions League match coming up tomorrow against Zenit. And here are some of the words that they were speaking. Some of the questions towards Szczesny were frustrating from the journalists as they were just repeating themselves in terms of his personal performances. And he just reiterated the fact that he wasn't all of a sudden lost a few weeks ago. He just had some errors. And he says, even today, I am not a phenomenon. So he is capable of making errors and he is human, is basically what he's trying to say. And the fact that moving forward, what he did at that point, and he essentially thanked Allegri for keeping calm. Because he says when these things happen, you just need to keep quiet, put your head down, and work. So credit to Max, credit to Szczesny. We talked about this on the podcast post Juventus versus Roma, in which we gave Szczesny man of the match. That it's a great call by Allegri how he approached that situation, because a lot of us, even part of our all UV cast panel, were calling to play Pedin, but Max stuck with him, and now he's being rewarded for that call. So props to him. And if you haven't caught the post match podcast, it's available on YouTube or iTunes, Spotify, Podbean, Google Podcasts. It was a great episode, a lot of fun. It's always great celebrating victories. Make sure you check it out. Now, let's get to Allegri's part of the press conference as he spoke about basically Zenit, their technical team with a European mentality. For us, winning would be an important big step forward in qualification for the knockouts. Okay, so this is what Max is speaking to. And he was asked questions about particular players. Of course, he answers all of them, saying Delict is fully recovered. He will be playing. He also said Arthur will play. He just hasn't decided if it's going to be from the start or not. He was asked about Morata. Morata's fine and recovered. He was asked about the turning point, if the Roma match would end up being the turning point. He said they still have a lot to improve on. And we know that Allegri continues to talk about possession, possession, possession. We struggle in losing possession too easily. That creates opportunities for our opponents. Okay, so that's what he's always speaking to in terms of improving. But he said we began to find continuity in those results. At the beginning, errors and episodes have put us at a disadvantage, but everyone and ourselves need to remain calm. In terms of Dybala, he said he is doing well. He almost certainly will be available against Inter on the weekend. So that is big. And Sunday, he's not going to talk a whole bunch more about Inter on Sunday because he wants to focus on tomorrow. And it's too important to win, is what Max Allegri said. In terms of Alexandro, he is fully recovered. DeCilio against Roma, he said he had a good game, which should be normal for him. So he continues to pump up the tires of our reserves, which is great, and it's what he should be doing. Okay, Arthur can play in front of the defense or as a mezzala, alternating between Locatelli and Bentancur. So he sees Arthur as being able to play both those positions, and Locatelli. It's interesting. They're all going to be able to rotate other than Bentancur, because we remember Allegri said Bentancur should not be playing ahead of the defense. So Artur, he sees him being able to play in both of those positions. So that's interesting, and a little bit of insight on what he's going to end up doing with our midfield. So a quick recap on this press conference. Szczesny, Delict, Bonucci will start tomorrow. Morata is okay and could possibly start. Artur is available. We are not sure if he will start though. And Dybala back for Sunday against Inter, and Alexandro available tomorrow against Zenit. This is going to be a big match. We are away from home, but Juventus can pretty much put themselves in a very strong position for qualification into the knockouts. So I expect Allegri to post a very strong lineup, and I expect us to get the job done and get that victory. We are starting to take a strong mentality into this team, and credit to Max Allegri, because that was always going to be the biggest challenge, is restructuring the mental state of mind. The ability this team now shows is that they can play for a full 90 minutes at maximum focus, and that is a massive credit to Max Allegri. There's your press conference recap as we get pumped up for Zenit Juventus. Do not forget, tomorrow morning, this is the channel to be for the match day live as we get you ready for this match. All right, 5:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. Let's get ready together. Hit the like button, smash and subscribe. Let's go till tomorrow morning. Forza Juve, fino alla fine. Ciao.